I still can't believe we won the Business Leader of the Year award. Like for real, it's still like a. She looked at you all who just shook their heads. No cuss words. She nodded.
I'm lost again.
I know, but I'm so happy that I can't help. The moment we all went to that stage getting the most respectful award, I was literally shaking from inside. You smiled while enjoying the food.
So break me.
Now the market is wide open for us with full of opportunities. Mr. CEO already got busy. See, he's still not over from talking to other businessmen. Let's ask him for a grand party. After all, we all work day and night. You just spoke my words, P in him. You all laughed and enjoyed the food. Kim Group's got its deserving position and it's a proud moment, but it also made our schedule tight. You smiled and nodded, but let's just not the pressure get into our heads and celebrate this victory, enjoying the moment. How can I miss this chance of celebration? It's literally the moment I was waiting for. You chuckled. I would like to have a day off from work. I need to clear things out of my head and want to sleep peacefully. Do I really need to give you permission? Of course, you can take days off as much as you wish. This will definitely give a chance to everyone to suspect you for treating me differently. You both laughed. Should I be concerned or happy? He said, laughing. Your wish. Okay, now I gotta go. See you day after tomorrow, I guess. Let's meet tomorrow if possible. You grabbed your bag and looked at him. I'll let you know. Bye. You smiled and walked out from the room. You threw your bag somewhere on the table and dropped yourself on the couch, closing your eyes. After a few minutes of staying in that position, you got up and got yourself a glass of water. In this time of almost a year, you have learned to live alone. Although your place feels so lifeless, just like you from inside, but you are trying to fix things. You are trying to move on while burying those memories somewhere inside the deepest corner of your heart so that they won't come out and make you sad. You opened the fridge and there was only leftover slices of pizza. You were not in a mood to cook, so you just reheated it before eating dinner. When you were with Jungkook, 2 years felt nothing. You both were busy to fix your marriage, him trying to accept you and then falling for you, whereas you gave him the time he needed. You knew it wasn't easy, but you gave yourself a time before leaving everything behind. But he fell for you before you leave him. He promised you that he would always be with you. In each phase of life, the relationship was slow, but it built with trust, respect, and love. You fell for him, and so does he, until one day when everything came out to be a lie. No matter how much you tried to keep it positive, in the end, you proved wrong. Everything was so unexpected that you didn't try to understand, but it wasn't your fault. You had enough, you waited enough, you bear a lot, but all you got was betrayal. Now it's been almost a year, but still you are only trying to forget him. You did not forget him. None of you know about each other's condition from what you both are going through. Jungkook lowered down the magazine as his lips were curled up in a slight smile seeing his friend's picture on the cover page of Business magazine. He took a sip of his drink and put it back on the table. It's been a week since he came Florida. After a lot of efforts, he finally got to know where you are. He has so much to say, so much to clear, and most importantly, so much to apologize. This would have never happened if he already broke up with Tia after getting married. He continued his relationship, and that's where he messed up. He already found out where you are staying, but looking for a good time to show up and face you. It's not easy for him either. He searched for you like crazy. He asked every possible person you know but didn't got any answer. Everyone was mad at him for doing such a nasty thing to you, and some don't even know what's happening. He literally begged in front of Emily, and that's when she finally told him about you after knowing his side of story. She know he's still guilty, but according to her, you should also know his side of story, and after that it's your decision whether you'll forgive him or leave him. He took out his phone and dialed Dayan's number to congratulate him for his great success, but he didn't know that the man he is wishing is the one who changed his wife's entire life and still trying to make it, standing by her side as a good friend. You finally woke up after sleeping for almost whole day. You were feeling your head heavy because you had consumed a lot of alcohol which made you pass out, and now you are waking up. You stretched your head and got up from the bed, yawning. I literally slept for more than 12 hours. God help me tonight to spend the night. You stretch your arms and walk in the living room. Before making yourself coffee, you decided to check the mailbox, and a chuckle left from your mouth when you found an invitation card from Dayan. You walked back in the room smiling and opened it. It was the invitation for party, and even though you are his secretary, you had no idea when he planned all this. You sat on the couch and dialed his number. After a few rings, he answered. I'm sorry, got late to pick up because I was showering. Oh, sorry to disturb you, I'll call later. No, it's okay, I'm done anyways. Sorry once again. Did you call me to say sorry? That's it? You chuckled lightly. There's nothing important. I just call you regarding this invitation card. I mean, you are faster than a bullet train. When did you plan all this? You heard him chuckling. Didn't I told you I was waiting for this moment from so long? Now it's the time, so I don't want to waste a single day. That's commendable. So everything is already ready. Yes, by the way, how was your day? Did you sleep well? I think I slept more than needed, and now I don't have any idea how I am going to spend my night. I would do some work instead to keep myself busy. You both talked for a while and then ended it. We were so amazed to see how well he organized everything in a day. You have also brought a bouquet for him because he also deserved the appreciation more than anyone for working hard. You were looking around to spot him, but he could be seen anywhere. Are you looking for me, Miss Ryan? You turned back and a smile appeared on your face, but it just vanished in a second when your eyes fell on the person standing beside him. In fact, you both were shocked to see each other. Jungkook never thought he would find you here like this. Taeyang already understood the tension between you. Actually, he didn't knew that the guy in your life was Jungkook. But when yesterday Jungkook told him about his purpose of coming here, he decided to bring you both face to face so that unclear things, those misunderstandings get clear. He is my friend Jungkook. You already know him, right? He said, bringing your attention back to him as you slowly looked at him with teary eyes and in disbelief. Ryan, I know you. You immediately walked away from there while Taeyang followed you. Ryan, listen, he said, running after you. Ryan, listen to me, please. You kept walking angrily, but he grabbed your arm, stopping you, and then turned you towards him. Where are you going? Just listen to me. You jerked his hand and looked him with teary eyes, yet anger was clearly visible in them. I never expected this from you, Taeyang. I thought we were friends, and that's why I told you about my past. But it seems like you are also like those people who only know how to make fun of someone's heartbreak. You were about to walk, but he again grabbed your hand, and this time a bit tight so that you won't free it. I'm not making fun of your situation, Ryan. If you really hate him so much, then why his presence affecting you? You should face him if you don't love him. Until when you'll bear this pain? Why don't you guys clear things up? Ryan, listen to me. I know he was wrong, but at least know his side of story before deciding whether you want to stay with him or not. Who are you to interfere between us? It was so unexpected for Taeyang. He realized that he actually made a mistake by not telling you anything beforehand. You respect him a lot and always considered his thoughts, but today you felt betrayed. So what, he want to bring you together or just want both to clear things up? He will never realize the pain you have been through, neither he will understand those feelings. I'm sorry. Jungkook also came there and looked at you with pleading eyes. I'm sorry, Ryan. Please give me a chance to explain. You didn't say anything and left from there. You broke her really bad, Jungkook. I won't blame her if she doesn't forgive you. I'm ready to beg until she decided to forgive me. He walked towards his car before driving behind you. Taeyang sighed. I hope you will get back your love. Ryan, please listen to me. He rushed behind you while you tried to open the lock of your apartment as soon as possible so that you won't face him. Your hands were trembling while entering the password and vision blurred because of tears. He put his hand on the lock to prevent you from opening the door. Don't ignore me, Ryan. Let me explain you everything. Security, is anyone here? You started to call the security guard. Just give me a chance, Ryan. Please don't leave me like this. I promise that I will never hurt you again. You looked at him. Do you still have wish to hurt me more? Wasn't that enough? He shook his head while you tried to remove his hand from the lock. I swear I never had anything with her after I fell in love with you. I told you everything. I apologized to you for my deeds. I also promised you that I will never give you a chance to question on me. And because I accepted you for good, you tried to take advantage of me. You continued your relationship with her and even you paused unable to speak further. If I actually did that, I would have never came here to you asking for forgiveness. That child wasn't mine. She faked it. She already got back to the real father of her child and living her life. I'm not asking you to forgive me, but at least give me a chance to prove myself. I will prove my love. You aren't trustable anymore. You pushed him aside and entered the password before going inside the room. The door closed in front of his face. Ryan, I know I'm guilty, but please give me a chance. Just believe me for this once. He banged on the door, but you didn't respond. You dropped on the floor while crying silently. You grabbed your shirt around your chest and cried. You were just trying to get away from his memories to start a new life. And he decided to show up. You don't know whether to trust him and give him a chance or just let go of him. A misunderstanding separated you guys and brought you here. It means you already had insecurities, but that wasn't the case. After your father passed away and you broke completely, he was the one who held you. He gave you his love. He promised he would never hurt your feelings and would never cheat on you again. He apologized for his deeds and you accepted him. He seems to keep his promise, but maybe the destiny wanted to test both of you. It wanted to test how strong your love is for each other, in which you both seems to fall off. Next day, you didn't wanted to go to the work, but because of an important meeting, you have to. You don't want to make any loss to Taeyang for personal reasons, but you do want to ask him that why he never tell you that Jungkook is his friend. You opened the door and was surprised to see Jungkook sitting on the floor. He seems to be sleeping, and you felt a little sad to know he was sitting here all night. He felt your presence and opened his eyes before getting up. Ryan, you were about to walk away, but he grabbed your wrist and walked behind you. For almost a year, we stayed apart just because of that one misunderstanding. We built our relationship with trust. We didn't spend 6 months loving each other and had to live without each other for almost 1 year. Why this happened, Ryan? I swear it wasn't me. You bit your lower lip trying not to break down. That day I went to her house, but I wasn't that drunk. I drank, and that seems to be the biggest mistake I did. I knew she would be furious to know that I was breaking up with her, and we already broke up the time I decided to be with you. It's true that she was a part of my life, and with that, I'm the one who should be guilty for. I went to apologize to her. She was also a victim, and again, I was the sinner in both cases. I didn't want to continue that relationship, so I tried to break it as politely as I could because I knew I was hurting her. Other than that, I did nothing, Maya. Please try to trust me. I had to choose between you and her, and I chose you because I realized I had no rights to hurt you. I am ready for any punishment you want to give. Just give me a chance to prove myself. You turned to him. Then do me a favor. Stay away from me. You freed your hand. Why, listen. You walked away. During the meeting also, Taeyang noticed you were absent-minded. He knew you were mad at him for yesterday's act. You came near him and passed him a paper. I'm not really in a state of working. I might take time to come back, or maybe I won't come at all, so you can hire another secretary for yourself. And I'm sorry for this. You have given me a bright future and I couldn't even pay it back. I'm sorry. I never thought you would give me such a cruel punishment just for wishing a happy life for you. You met his eyes. I'm not giving you any punishment. I'm leaving because I might be a loss in the way of your success. He walked near you. You will always be the part of this success. How can you be a loss? And even if you do, I don't care. Why? Jungkook is guilty for what he did. Try to give him a chance. Maybe one day you'll thank yourself giving him a chance. And what if I regret? He didn't said anything. It's easy to say because you never went through what I did. It's not easy and you will never understand this. He chuckled sadly. And what if I tell you that we are on the same page? You frowned in confusion, but the only difference is I've decided to give it another chance. What are you trying to say? He smiled weakly at you. Tia was pregnant with my child. Your heart dropped. What? He nodded. Yes, Jungkook, Tia and I used to be friends during our college days. I developed feelings for her, but she and Jungkook got close. They were not sure about their relationship, but after we graduated, they came in a serious relationship. I didn't able to bear that heartbreak and I decided to start my life. Later, I heard that Jungkook got married, but it wasn't Tia. She was so heartbroken, and I became a little selfish. I thought of finally confessing my feelings to her, but because she wasn't ready to leave Jungkook, they continued their relationship. I didn't knew you were his wife, but I noticed changes in their relationship as Jungkook started to get a little distance from her. Until one day she came to me saying Jungkook betrayed her and he wanted to break up because he wanted to be with his wife. She was heartbroken and I'm the one who held her hand. I told her that his wife needs him more and if he doesn't want to continue the relationship, then she should also not hold on to him. I tried my best to make her forget about that heartbreak. Then we even got engaged, but no one knows about it except our families, not even Jungkook. I have to came here in Florida, but she said she would come later. I was also blind in her love, just like you, Ian. So much happened behind my back, and I never got to know. I got to know about my child when she was 8 months pregnant. The time I went back to Korea, you remember? You slowly nodded even though you were so shocked with all this. It was so hard for me, but I accepted her. I don't know about future, but I'm sure about one thing that she would not do anything like this again. Rest I don't know. I have a son and I don't want to lose him. Your tears started to fall. How did you hold it all inside you? He smiled weakly and looked at you. Love can make you weaker than you can imagine. I love her and that's why I gave her a chance. We should also get back to Jungkook. At least he loves you and I'm telling you, he would never hurt you again, Mayan. Believe me. I've seen the pain in his eyes and how badly he wants to be with you. For once, give him another chance. You will not regret it, I'm assuring you this. You came in the parking lot to get your car, but Jungkook was already there. As soon as he saw you, he walked near you. Ryan, if you are here to apologize again, forget it. He grabbed your hand. Just one last time. Please, we are already apart, Jungkook. We have nothing between us. Why not? We still are husband and wife. You looked at him confused. No, we are not. I already signed up the divorce papers. But I don't, and I would never. I will try till my last breath to get accepted by you. Ryan, please this once. Please forgive me for this once. I would never hurt you again. Your tears fell down, still you managed to speak. And what if you do? Then you are free to kill me.